Welcome everybody to Mark Bajerski YouTube channel. Today we're talking about Tektite, probably one of my favourite crystals of all time. Why? Because there's never been a more important time to detox. There's never been a more important time to clear negative energy around your body because of all the spraying and all of the toxic soups and the radiation. Never been more important time to clear away deep trauma. So these are just three aspects. There's so many more. And Tektite is the only crystal that I've ever worked with in 20 years, and I've worked with hundreds of thousands of crystals. This is the only crystal that I ever saw absorb negative energy in front of my eyes after a healing session with a client. And from then on, I realized what it was. There you go. My last collection of Tektite, all mounted, sent to Bali, brought back again. These are all from Vietnam. They're all beautifully highly polished, and they're gorgeous, from big beautiful pieces like this. Gorgeous. And actually, if you're working on your heart area, this is a good place to put it, but mainly stomach area is where it should be, so lower it down as often as possible to the belly button and just leave it there. Absolutely amazing as it absorbs. And if you're doing any kind of work with your clearing of the issues, the trapped trauma up here, then it's always good to meditate lying down and placing this on your third eye, or if you're laying on your side, to put it on your temples. So let me just show you some of the beautiful tektites. As you can see, there's crossbar and T-bar, which I have them made like this because I like to show off the crystal itself. Sometimes I'll cap them, so I'll show you a couple of caps. You may be saying, well, why should I buy a big one? Should I really buy a big one or a small one? It makes no difference. The energy is equally as powerful. Oh, it's bigger though. No, just circumference wise, but the energy that it absorbs is equal, so you don't have to go crazy. And the beautiful thing about Tektite is it really is abundant, so the price of Tektite is still very good. It is going up now, but still pretty good, so I'm able to make them and they're still affordable, so that's great. Smaller pieces for the children, fantastic, or even for the doggy, so put it on its collar, fantastic as well for your doggy or cat. Great energy absorber. What can I say about Tektite other than it's been one of my top 3 crystals over 20 years. It's always been my best friend. It's always around my neck when I'm feeling like I need to clear something from my body. If I've ever been through a challenging moment where somebody's been, plonker, douchebag, a numpty, then I'll wear it and just be rid of that energy. And really, it doesn't take that long when you're wearing Tektite for the energy to disappear or dispel, whatever you want to. Some people say different things about Tektite, but to me, it's like a sponge. It absorbs anything that shouldn't be in your energy. So it's definitely one for everybody's tool collection as a crystal. If you use crystals as tools, this is a must. Best place to put it is normally stomach, belly button. Just leave it there for if you're doing some meditation, lying down, leave it on your belly button. Fabulous. I know this does sound really weird, but I've got string and I normally bring it down to the belly button and I'll throw it over there so it's hitting my spine, base of my spine, and I'll just leave it there on the base of the spine, and I'll basically leave it like this, sometimes half a day, just to absorb anything that's causing issue. And the base of the spine is a very, very important power point that we need to heal and cleanse and keep clean, just like the belly button. So that's just something that I do, and you can do it if you want. You can try it. I just want to kind of show you, these are Tektites, but they're not Tektites. They're copies from China. They're copies from eBay. They're copy from Etsy. These are cheap, basically Very, very cleverly made, very cleverly made, but they're copies. So it don't work. Okay, where did you buy it from? I bought it from Etsy. I got it for $5.99. Okay, all right. Well, I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry if it doesn't work. So, you know, you want to see real pieces? There you go. These are real, genuine pieces. And a lot of love and effort has been put into these. So first of all, I spend quite a lot of time cherry picking. So I'll get beautiful souls from Vietnam or wherever it is in Asia, and they'll send me photos and I'll look at them. There might be 20 or 30 or 40 of them, and I'll look at them all and I'll feel them, and I'll say I'll have numbers, normally numbered. So I'll have 5, 11, 12, 25. That's how I do it. And then when they come here, I sit with them, open them up and just feel them to start with, feel if they feel good, and then I start working on them, and I put pure energy healing into them, and that could be many different energy that I'm focused on at that moment. So my own energy, which is channeled into the crystal, is an added bonus. That's why all my crystals are pure energy healing crystals. So I'll sit and just channel certain energies to go into those crystals, and that like I said, it's just an added bonus. Some people absolutely love it. 80 to 90% of returning clients love my crystals, so I must be doing something right. And I've been doing this now 2 decades, so I must be doing something right. Every single piece here, and I'll just give you an idea. Yesterday I spent about an hour and 20 minutes on these, and I sat with all of them. I placed my hands just above, like if your hands were there, I'd place my hands above your hands and put energy into them. That's exactly what I've done to these. So they've had now, I've had these now about 4 months, and they're just about ready to go on markbajerski.com. So it's a labor of love, because once I've worked on them when they've got here, and it might be 20, 30 hours, when I feel happy enough with them, I send them to Bali. Then my Bali beautiful jewelers will then put them all in sterling silver, Balinese sterling silver, and then they come back again, signed MB and sterling 925, and then I start work on them again. It might be, I don't know, 7, 10, 15, another 20 hours. But then when I'm satisfied with the energy in them, that is the only time I'll make a video. And once I've made a video, now I'm going to go over to that table and I'm going to individually put each crystal into a beautiful Moroccan clear quartz, take a photo of it, and then upload that. And just before I upload it, it'll go into a singing bowl, which is my Moldavite singing bowl in the other room, and for about 3 minutes just to finish off, and then they're ready. So then they go straight down to the office, they get put into the drawers, and as soon as somebody buys it, it gets taken out and it gets lovingly wrapped and packed by my beautiful staff, who only come when they're happy and joyful. So the experience is beautiful, and your crystal is really a labor of love. It really is. So I hope you appreciate the Tektite. Actually, I was very, very surprised. Actually, so surprised, because if you look there, you can see I'm just looking at Tektite on my website, thinking that I had about 2,000 or maybe 3,000, because Tektite is probably one of the most important crystals to me, and that I should have on my website, because they really are one of the most important crystals for absorbing negative energy. So I'm probably one of very few who talk about Tektite, and I'm probably the only one who talks about Tektite that the crystal absorbs negative energy. I've never heard it from any other healer at all, or only those that repeat what I've said. But what I find fascinating is that I thought there was going to be maybe 3,000 or 4,000. Sorry, that's a horse. I didn't realize that we're down to 500. Now that seems a lot, and obviously it is a lot. It's a massive collection for you to choose from. But when I normally have well over 2,000 to 3,000 on my website, it kind of tells you a lot. It tells you that it's probably one of the most bought energy healing crystals on my website, which actually I'm quite proud of. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm down to 500. And to me, that's like, no, I should be buying another at least 2,000 or 3,000, and that takes time to build up. So I might buy a collection of 50, I might buy a collection of 30, I might buy a collection of 100. So it's a labor of love, but I love it. And there's about 80, 70, 60 here, and this has taken literally 6 months to create. It's not like I go to a shop, buy it and then sell it, a warehouse. This is like a labor of love. This is bought direct from the beautiful souls in Vietnam who handpicked them. So they're here and they're ready for you, and I'm going to now put them on markbajerski.com. All very beautiful, absolutely gorgeous pieces. I hope you appreciate these beauties. There you go. Let's have a smile. Yes. Let's have a smile, Mark. There you go. Fantastic. Okay, now I've got my screenshot that I can grab with a big smile and 2 beautiful tektites. So if you've never heard of tektite before, black tektite, then I hope I've done it justice, and welcome to the world of cleansing and clearing and absorbing negative energy from in and around your body. One link below, that's for my beautiful, beautiful collection of tektite. Enjoy. Have a great day.